6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
No upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them, no hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing.
Going on too much, too bad, but if you do see something, you can always hit us up
text line 419-240-1000, a service of your information radio station, Toledo's K100.
Toledo's K100.
Good
morning, Facebook Friday.
Woo!
Thanks everybody that's tuning in right now. Kevin Brewer, good morning to you. Bonnie Rhodes.
Bonnie.
Happy Friday to you. Matt Becker, good morning. And congratulations, Pat, on his anniversary. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate
Your
that.
anniversary?
It's the this past, what was it, Wednesday? Was that the 5th?
Yeah.
Was that, yeah, Tuesday.
Election day?
Yeah. November 5th is the anniversary date of Guy in the 419.
Oh,
It was
so
November.
election day, you're like, you got so excited. You're like, no, I'm going to start a new venture.
Well, I don't know if it was election day that
Oh, yeah.
back in 2016, but it's 28 years, man. Longest job I've ever had.
Man.
It really is. I've never had a job for.
And the best boss.
Man, I'll tell you what. It's, I've been an employee of the month
For like,
I mean, you're on a streak.
6 years in a row now.
great.
Great.
Except for 2017, that was a bad year.
Oh, we got that echo already.
No, goddamn, because you got
Oh, I didn't get off on purpose.
you went off and then I had your mic turned off. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the Man Show today.
The Man Show. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, Lynn's not here today, as you can tell. Lynn's not here, but we will be handling things in here. And we'll be all right. We'll be all right. But we got some we're gonna play some games. We're gonna play a game called Predictive Text, where we're gonna give you the first few words of the prompt, and then you're gonna use that middle button, the middle button on your phone, to finish out what the sentence will be. We're also going to we're gonna play what is the least, courtesy of Barstool Sports. I came across this. What is the least manly thing that a man can do?
Ooh, the least.
So, and there's a bracket. So we'll actually go through and we'll find out. We got the birthday wheel, $170.
Yeah, very nice.
And Brad Morrison from Danny's. Now, Danny's is a cool place. I went there yesterday to check it out.
Oh, you went? Yeah.
I went over there. I wanted to see. I was like, I've never heard of this place.
Totally redid this place, man.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. I was, I mean, it
It's
looks
like a venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. If you haven't been out there, it's right out on Rossford, right on the main strip there, right by Jacobs. But I mean, it used to be just this, it was this little, like, I thought it was like a liquor store, or like a small bar, like not anything, eye appealing about it, right? It was a corner bar. That's all it was. which is fine, but it wasn't this. Check out what this guy's turned it into, and he's going to be in here in the 7 o'clock hour.
Dancing.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, really cool place. It's really cool. So Brad's going to be in here in the 7 o'clock hour. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah. I can't wait.
AJ Arnold, good morning. He was out at my trivia last night, but he didn't play.
What?
Well, his wife was there and she told him not to.
Well,
she said, we've seen you play trivia.
That will make the you just wondered what the least manly thing you could do is. That's probably on the list somewhere.
Yeah.
Is having your wife tell you can't do stuff.
Well, she was trying to save him from embarrassment. Yeah. She's like, she said, AJ, we've seen you play.
Okay. So
I said
that makes more sense.
I said, no. I said, AJ's that don't be like that to AJ. So, but he's a good guy.
Of course he is. He's one of the best.
Oh yeah. Sierra Evans, good morning to you. Hey guys, do me a favor, like and share this comment right now. I only see one heart. That's it. From Kevin Pleward has given us his heart, but do me a favor, give it a like, a share, a heart button, an angry face. I don't care. What are you happy about this week? I'll tell you what, best headline that I could have woken up to today. I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy that I read this. 43 monkeys escape South Carolina research facility. Police warn residents to secure doors and windows. Authorities in South Carolina on Thursday warned residents to lock their doors and windows after more than 40 monkeys escaped from a research facility. Primates broke loose from the Alpha Genesis facility in Beaufort County, and traps have been set up, and thermal imaging cameras are being used in an effort to locate the fugitive monkeys.
Fugitive. Boy, it was a breakout. Yeah, I wonder how long they planned it. They were in there. All right, look, guys, here's what we're going to do.
Here's the thing. A research facility testing on monkeys? I don't know. Maybe testing things like this new drug or this new serum that maybe enhances brain activity. This is the beginning of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Or they all have smallpox.
Or they all, right? Yeah, that would.
So, I mean,
in an
which
update,
is the beginning of was the Dustin Hoffman outbreak.
Right?
So
right,
it can be one of the two.
In an update posted Thursday, police confirmed 43 rhesus monkeys escaped, and none of them had been captured as of early afternoon. Authorities said the primates were very young females, weighing approximately 6 to 7 pounds, and had never been used for testing due to their age. So,
of course.
Right. Now I don't have to worry. Don't worry.
Nothing to
They're
see
definitely
here.
not carrying any new diseases that have never been unleashed to the general
They're the only
public.
research monkeys that have never had any research done on them. Don't worry, folks.
This is not a problem. Everybody just stay indoors.
Lock your windows.
Hey, look at
but
this.
everything is
Look at
cool.
the jingling keys over here. Don't.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Trent Strickland, good morning to you. Sierra Evans, good morning. Irina Martin. Joe Shammy. Joe Shammy. Haven't heard from you in a while, man. Good to hear from you. And oh my gosh. So yeah, lots of good stuff going on. What a week. What a week.
What a week.
The highs, the lows.
Yes.
I've got to give the car back today. We're taking a break. The season 1 of Discover the 419 is coming to an end in 2 weeks. I've still got Fostoria and Finley to put up.
All right.
But after that, we break for the winter, wait till the spring, and then season 2 will come back out in May.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Full force.
Yeah. But it will happen. There's a lot of places I haven't been to. There's but you know, I mean, I haven't done it. I haven't done Lima, Wapakoneta, Mansfield, Ashland, Norwalk. There's tons of places I haven't been to, but I did release the one from Bluffton last night, and it's a great little town. Check it out.
I love discovering new towns, discovering new businesses, events, and the people that run them. Thanks to my friends at Thayer Ford, I'm able to set off in one of their cars and discover the 419.
All right, just got in town to Bluffton, and I am starving. So I found this place here, Lulu's Diner. Let's try it out. I love the driver assistance features in the Mach-E Mustang. The speed limit assist, lane keeping system, the rear view camera display, cross traffic alert. It's not necessary that I need all that stuff, but it's kind of cool that it all comes standard in the Mach-E. So come check it out for yourself. You want to take a test drive? Contact Thayer Ford. Ask them to go for a test drive. Coming into town, I didn't know that downtown Bluffton had so many little shops. I'm actually really impressed. You can smell it before you even walk in the door. Shirley's Gourmet Popcorn. This is, if you're coming through Bluffton, make sure you stop out here. Specifically, I just got some pumpkin spice popcorn. Really good. I've been past Bluffton many times as I'm driving up and down I-75. Never been through it. This was the first time there, and I wasn't disappointed. It's a charming little town. I like it. It's got a great little downtown area. I'm telling you, Flipside Bar and Grill, wow, that was great. So lots of shops. I didn't realize how many shops that they had in that little downtown area. They utilized that space so well. So really cool. You're looking for a day trip? Go check out Bluffton. Huge shout out to Thayer Ford for making all of this possible, making it possible for me to go out and explore these towns that I've never been to. Been past them, but never actually been to. They've supported me in all of this that I'm doing here. I would really appreciate it if you supported them. So if you're thinking about getting a new car, think Thayer. Thanks for watching, and as always, get out there and discover the 419. Yep. So, but yeah, Bluffton, man. Bluffton. You ever been? Are you gonna go to the next ticket stop?
Whoop.
Oh boy, when is the next ticket stop?
Next ticket stop is today. No, that was yesterday. The 11th, Monday the 11th, 3 p.m. at the Boot Barn.
The what?
The Boot Barn.
The Boot Barn?
Yeah.
Where's that?
3315 Central Avenue.
Huh. I've never been there. The Boot Barn.
You obviously don't wear boots.
Well, I have a pair of boots, but I'll wear a pair of boots to the CMA party.
3 o'clock on Monday, November 11th.
All right.
Boot Barn.
Well, I'm not gonna go. Okay, you have a chance to win tickets. Is that what it is, or you just show up and you get tickets?
Yeah, it's first come, first serve.
First
but
come,
you
first
just
serve.
Get 'em
Okay.
for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fun. So yeah, CMA party on the 20th. We're gonna have the stanchions out, right? We're gonna have the stanchions out.
Kidding me?
And where is it? Is that Stranahan again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strand. Yeah, it's a good event, man. Like, dude, I'm telling you, like, I mean, like Alan Miller Jewelers, the things he gives away, it's not. So here's some of the prizes. You have a trip to see Alan Jackson and Zach Top in Tampa with $500 to spend.
Wow.
Trip to see Thomas Rhett in Tampa with $500 to spend and free flight from the Eugene F. Krantz. 4 tickets and ground transportation to see Cody Johnson in Cincinnati. Now, here's what Alan Miller's giving away. A 2-carat diamond stud earrings, $2,000 retail value.
Wow.
5 pair of $1,000 diamond stud earrings. Grand prize is a 2-carat custom yellow gold diamond pendant worth $4,000. Somebody's going to walk out with that. Yeah.
Wow.
Then we have the money machine. We've got 2 $500 gift cards from Lazy
the
Boy.
money machine.
Yes, that's a giant money machine.
Where you stand in the thing and get it like, man, I used to when they had the little magazine drives back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And like the kid who sold the most magazines got to go inside I was like, I could be the richest man alive if I could just get inside that money machine.
All right, you're gonna go on every break here since you're
okay. What am I gonna do?
That's Jason Aldean. She's country here on K100.
K100. It's Lynn and Marco. Thanks for hanging out with us. Lynn off here. But in today, Guy in the 419, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, or formerly Twitter, I guess X now. What is it? Facebook. Yeah, did I mention that? X. Yeah.
Yeah.
And LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn?
All the in LinkedIn.
Yeah. So just get to any one of our Facebook channels here, Guy in the 419s or the Marco Nation or the radio stations K100. We're online with a bunch of people already. Got to say hi to, man, I mean, who?
Sierra Evans, Irina Martin, Trent Strickland.
Deborah Iglesias is on with us.
Matt Heckard's on here. He's always one of the first ones on here.
Irene Rose. Yeah, we got a lot. So yeah, hit us up right there and watch us do the show live behind the scenes. And of course, you can listen to us here in front of the scenes.
Just a further conversation as well.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things we're talking about.
There is one of those things that we have a family 4-pack of tickets to give away to the Toledo Walleye tomorrow night. It's country night there tomorrow night. It's going to be a good time. You said you had a pair of boots.
I do have a pair of boots.
So you could wear those on the ice? That would be fun.
Yes.
That would be great. I know, and you were working on being on the Zamboni. Did you ever get that done?
That's actually, birthday? That's going to happen. It's actually going to happen on my birthday.
Dude, that's big.
Which is December 27th. He was like, do you want to be on the Fanboni or the Zamboni? I'm like, come on. He goes, you want to be
with a bunch of people
pregame or during, halftime? I'm like, come on. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Of course. By myself, when everybody's there.
That's right. Exactly. So we'll also have somebody from the Walleye in here helping out today for a bit on the phone, actually. I think we're going to speak to Matt Melzak, the announcer there. But yeah, we'll also have tickets for that. We do have tickets to the CMA party. We were briefly talking about that online. That is coming up. The next ticket stop is happening on Monday. I'll give you details on that. But man, it's a lot going on.
Lots going on. We're going to be, if you tune into the Facebook, we're going to be playing a little game called courtesy of Barstool Sports. And that is, what is the least
the least manly thing that a guy can do.
Well, that's actually perfect for today because we're two guys in the studio.
It's just the two of us. Lynn's off.
Yeah.
So what is the least manly thing that a guy can do? So tune in. Weigh in your opinion on that.
Yeah. All right. We've got all that and more here. It's Lynn and Marco and Guy in the 419 here. It's Toledo's K100. Good morning.
Right.
Should we wait until Rebecca gets here to have her weigh in, or should it just be us talking about it?
Well, she's not a man.
But I mean, she can weigh in on
If she
give,
thinks it's a
give the female perspective.
Yeah. We can
What's the least? But I also don't trust her opinion on anything. So
there is
it's
no.
kind of give and take there.
I mean, we have plenty of women in the audience.
That's true. That's true. So, and this will be worked out as a bracket. And so when we, as we go through it, we're going to give you guys an opportunity. And that's what we'll do. We'll give it to them. We'll ask them, which one they think is the least manly. And then if it's a tie, then we'll weigh in.
Yeah.
We'll have, our vote counts as 3.
Love it.
And, yeah, man, that's, so that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. Thank you to, man, let's talk about the greatest guy we know, Keith Clonch.
Oh,
dude, what a guy.
Yeah, he's currently fixing my truck, actually.
Over at Mackey Motors.
Mackey Motors.
Right? One of the many businesses that he owns, Mackey Motors.
Here's how good the guy at Mackey, his guy's name is Rich over there, and Keith is involved with that. But I took my truck in there because I was like, if all of a sudden, for no reason, and this is like a newer, it's a 2017, just started leaking oil because I pulled up somewhere and I was like, I'm doing a wedding. So I just pulled my truck in and I went in, I took some equipment in and I looked and there was like a puddle of oil. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, it's terrible.
that's never.
So I took it there. He's like, well, this is the Dodge Journey has this thing where if you turn the oil filter too much, a lot of the guys at the oil changes just snap it closed and you're not supposed to, and then it'll snap this little plastic piece off. It could be that way, and that's what it was. Like the guy, before I even looked at it, he knew what it was. But that's just my luck. The guys are getting my oil changed somewhere. What wasn't Costa Oil?
It wasn't Costa
It
Oil.
was not Costa Oil because I took it. I was in Maryland when I got my last oil change,
Okay.
and they ratcheted the thing down and broke some piece on there. But he knew right away before he even looked at it.
Before he even looked at it, he knew what it was.
Yeah.
I was able to fix that for you. And the
hey,
Where's Lynn with my weather?
oh,
it's
sure,
not here.
it's on the thing. I did it. Here, hold on. I'll be right back.
all right.
Yeah, I just come in because you bust my stones if the news isn't in there sometimes. So
Here's what one of you would not have had a broken oil thing had you gone to Costa Oil.
True that.
Right? Here they are. No upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing. So there you go. Great company. That's where I go to get my oil changed. They're located right over on Dorr Street in Toledo. If you're not from Toledo, great opportunity for you to come to Toledo, right? Come to Toledo, get your oil changed, and then find out where some great places to eat are, because we can definitely help you out with that. So Lynn is not in the studio. You might have noticed that Lynn's not in the studio. You might notice that Marco is also not in the studio right now, too. But Lynn's not in the studio. She's in Colorado right now, right?
She is.
That Rocky Mountain High.
Yeah. Decided to go and just enjoy herself.
Trenton says do it without Rebecca. Okay, done.
All right.
We'll do it in the 7:00 hour then.
Makes sense.
Any theme for hockey tonight? I don't think
I
so.
don't know what hockey, yeah.
I don't think so. I think tonight's just a regular night, and then tomorrow is the
Country night.
country night. For anyone that isn't able to go to the hockey game, they do have a streaming app called Flow Sports. Flow Sports.
Flow
It's
Sports.
$20 to $25 a month, and we love it. We try to make every home game, but sometimes it's hard. I mean, I support the Walleye. I love the Walleye, but I'm not paying $20 to $25 a month.
Well, that's a little hefty.
That's
but if you
pretty.
get every game, though, that's 80 games.
Yeah, I get it, but still,
Yeah,
that's a lot. I mean, I again, I like the Walleye. I'm not a huge hockey fan.
right.
I'm not, I suppose if you were a huge hockey fan and you love, then that'd be one thing. That might be different.
Yeah.
I enjoy the wall, and I love going to hockey games.
Right.
And
well, let me tell you something. I paid
$399
for the Sunday NFL ticket, so.
Well, see, that's it. Yeah.
That hurt. But I mean, I guess the only place I can watch my own team. So.
Right. Camouflage ball hats. Is that what's we're having tonight? I think Andy, Joe, and Rebecca should take over for Lynn when she's not in the studio from now on.
That's like the Andy Joe factor.
That's a big.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Rebecca's sweet. Although I asked her to do me a favor yesterday. It's so funny because my car is over at Mackey Motors.
Yeah.
And of course, tell me if this has ever happened to you. So, and I've lived in a lot of cities, and Toledo's not that small of a city. So I'm over at the thing. I'm thinking, all right, I'll just get an Uber. So I dropped the car off, and I hit up the Uber app, and I've never said this. It's like there are no Ubers. I'm
what?
Like, exactly. I was like, what do you mean there are no
There's
Ubers?
No Ubers.
I had to walk for a little bit, and then Lynn had to finally come get me. But anyway, so I went to Rebecca's office yesterday, and I was like, hey, I've got to deliver some pizzas. Can you help me do something today? She's like, yeah, probably. And I was like, I need to ride over to, we just get in the K100 truck. I'll get the pizzas, and I'll take them to Mackey Motors. You can just drop me off with it. Oh, I can't do that. I'm like, she's like, oh, I have this meeting coming up at 11. Then I've got something else at 12:30. I'm like, so why did you say you could help me?
Why would you say
all of these meetings scheduled all of a sudden? So
well, let's then yes. You know what? Let's. I think Andy Joe should take over. I think so. And you know what? Andy Joe would have gone with you over to
she would
deliver
have been.
pizzas.
She'd have said, you know what?
You know what? That would be kind of fun. If I think we need to do something like over Christmas time. Like we need to find a local cookie vendor that wants to get their name out there, right? Maybe somebody that bakes out of their home or something like that, that kind of starting up their own business. They want to get their name out there. And then we go out, we drive around, and we go to all the, we'll go to different businesses. We'll go to houses. We'll just deliver Christmas cookies. This could be something.
I like it.
This could be something. All right. We drop off. I'll drive. You give the cookies. Andy Joe sings a quick little Christmas song.
Christmas caroling.
And then
all right, hold that thought for a
all
second. This is how good thoughts come to mind.
That's right.
Oh, Chris Stapleton's White Horse there.
K100. Lynn and Marco with you here. Your sports report brought to you by Zavatsky's Custom Meats and Deli. Last night, it was a barn burner in the middle of this game. I don't know if you saw, between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Boy, Joe Burrow threw to Jamar Chase for like 331 yards just to chase. The guy was insane last night. He had like 2 touchdowns. And in the very last play of the game, they went for 2, and they ended up losing to Baltimore 35-34. It was a little craziness in that game. But that is insane. And it looks like mid-season award frontrunners. Coach of the year looks like Mike Tomlin and Dan Quinn. Coach of my Commanders up for that. And, of course, the offensive rookie of the year is Jaden Daniels of who? The Commanders. And the MVP looks like it might be Lamar Jackson, followed by Jaden Daniels and Jared Goff. So tight races there for the middle of the year awards. That is your sports report.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
All right, fun in the 419. You better be the guy in the 419 to let us know what's happening this weekend.
Hey, how about shooting arrows in the dark? How does that sound?
I like it.
Sound like a great idea?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to have a chance to do that this Saturday, November 9th, 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. This is going to be over at Side Cut Metro Park in Maumee. Glow Archery.
Ooh.
So literally, you're
I
gonna
played Glow Golf. I've never played Glow.
I think it'd be kind of fun, right? It's a beginner friendly program. They'll give you the opportunity to prove your skills, enjoy the shooting. It's $12, but everything's provided. You don't have to bring your own bow and arrow and all that. But go shoot arrows in the dark. That just sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
This Sunday we have the Glass City Record Show. That's going to be taking place over on Seaport Road. What's the name of the record store that's over there? But that's going to be starting at 10 a.m. And there's going to have 50 tables filled with a selection of thousands of music items. They've got the crate diggers will love to go through all these albums, the old vinyls. This is just it's a great thing. You pay for it right there. We've also got the Toledo Walleye. This is the big one. We're going to be giving away tickets here on the station today. The Toledo Walleye Country Night with pregame line dancing. That's going to be taking place tomorrow night out at Huntington Center. Of course, they're playing the Fort Wayne Comets tonight. Puck drops at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow's game is 7 o'clock, and on Sunday at 3.
Love it. Hope all weekend. All right, working on stories here for your country music news. Jelly Roll explains his mysterious tweet calling the music business slimy, although I don't know what's so crazy about that. Zach Bryan's got some new music out after Dave Portnoy and the boys really exposed him for being kind of a dirtbag. And 2024 CMA performers announced, our CMA party is going to be killing it. So we'll get you details on that as well. All that coming up and more with Lynn and Marco on Toledo's K100.
There we go. Yeah, what is, all of a sudden it blanked at me. I'm like, what is that record store over there on Secor?
I was deferring to you there. I don't know that one.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? Okay. This is also something weird that's going over at the Miracle Lanes of Toledo over on Jackman Road from 9 to 6. They've got 20. This can't be right. 20 ribeyes for $39.99.
Yeah, I've done those before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They've got crab legs, steaks, seafood, chicken, and pork.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday through Sunday, November 6th through the 10th. I mean, holy crap. That's like...
I've done those little things before. It's actually they bring a truck out, and it's obviously they're not huge ribeyes, but they're really good. I mean, they're a little thin, but I mean 30 of them are 20 for $30. You just throw them in the heater and whatever you heat them up, and they're good.
Yeah,
but I've seen people buy like 400. They have like half a cow.
Yeah,
you could do a bunch of boxes.
So you know what? I'm thinking about getting a deep freezer and purchasing half a cow.
Dude, that's how you do it. You save so much. They have like
save money. You know that it's
big rib.
You know where the meat's coming from.
And New York strip. It's all grass fed. It's all
USDA. The ground beef actually looks like actual ground beef, not the pink stuff that they have at the grocery store.
If you can afford to do it that way, that's the best way to do it. You get the most bang for your buck.
Oh yeah. So there's also lots of things that are going on. Of course, lots of great music going on in the area. And to tell us all about that, our very own Andy Joe Taylor.
What's up, Toledo? Hope you had an awesome weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. For me, my weekend off was well spent with family, friends, and some football. We got to hang out underneath the Friday night lights with one of my best friend's family, watch his little brother kill it in Central's playoff game, and catch the dub. Then on Saturday, we got to hang out with our Perrysburg family, eat some fire seafood boil and more, and got to watch Ohio State take the win over Penn State, OH. Then the Halloween festivities weren't quite over for us yet, as my best friend and I got to not only celebrate Halloween, but celebrate The Lifeguards, officially streaming on Amazon Prime with our director, Johnny Antonini, and some of my fellow cast and crew members. Johnny and to my cast and crew, congratulations. K100 family, make sure that you head over to Amazon Prime and watch The Lifeguards. You won't be disappointed. Now, this weekend, some of y'all's favorite bands are playing at some amazing live music venues. So let's get to this weekend's Music Know with Andy Joe. Tonight is jam-packed with some bands that you are not going to want to miss. Noisy Neighbors is taking the stage at the Hollywood Casino. The Skittlebots are jamming at Bar 145. Baja Frog is kicking it at Wheelin' on the Rocks. And Steve Kennedy is taking the stage at Kara's Cocoa House. And for your girl, it's always fun being on the road. Nothing beats getting to travel with my team and with my guys. But it's always fun to be home for a show. So tonight, I'm so excited to be home in Holland for a show at one of my favorites, Jed's on Bancroft. It's always a good time there, and you're not going to want to miss it. The party starts at 6. See you tonight. On Saturday, Steel Lily is taking the stage at Papa's Tavern. The Castaways are jamming at Wheelin' on the Rocks, and Random Act is kicking it at Pat and Dandy's. And for your girl, there's no better place I'd rather be for a Saturday off than Columbus on Buckeye Game Day, but especially catching one of my favorite bands at one of my favorite spots. I can't wait to see Reckless Highway take the stage at the Owen Lane's official Buckeye Game Day tailgate. It's going to be a blast. Toledo, hope you'll have an epic weekend. I know I'm sure going to. Make sure you get out and check out this weekend's lineup of shows. And make sure you're staying in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe. On K100, today's Best Country with Len and Marco in the morning and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
So there you go. Thank you, Andy Joe. Woo! Go see her at all of her events. If you're not following her on the interwebs, on the social media pages, make sure you do that. Andy Joe Taylor, the Andy Joe.
Awesome. We love her.
So they were at Tom, where were you guys? You said you were at Culture Clash. Thank you, Tracy Lynn Baker. Culture Clash. Yes. That's going to be over. That's when where the record store's going to be. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to put that. See, they didn't have that on the thing. They just had the address of it. And I was like, well, what? I know that there's a record store over there, but I couldn't remember the name. Also, how about this? On the 12th. So that's what, next
4 days from now?
Is that 4 days from now? Is that Sunday? Or Monday?
Monday or Tuesday. Let me see.
Tuesday probably then, right?
Yeah. Right.
So there's this place. Do you like Euros?
Of course.
Okay. So there's this place in Bowling Green called Southside 6. It is the most unassuming little, it looks like a little carryout.
Really?
Right?
All right, hold that thought for 1 second.
Okay.
I'll do the country music news here. I'll do my best Lynn impression.
There you go. Yeah, sound pleasant.
That is Jordan Davis and What My World Spins Around Here.
What My World Spins Around Here on K100. We are Lynn and Marco. Thank you very much for hanging with us. Lynn out today, Guy in the 419. And because it's a Feel Good Friday, Facebook Live. Looks like weather, sunny, very nice today. 62 going to be our high tonight. Clear, cool, low down to 37. Tomorrow looks like partly cloudy and 57. It is 41 now here. Your weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. You can stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas. Right car, right price right now. As far as traffic, we don't have anything reported right now. But if you see something, you can always hit us up and let us know on our text line. Time to figure out what's going on in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And the 2024 CMA performers have been announced. Now, they haven't done that. The first round of performers for the 2024 CMA Awards got announced. And I'm super excited because if you know anything about me, I've got a man crush on Dierks Bentley. He's the first one on the list there. But Luke Bryan, Ashley McBride, Post Malone, Shabuzi, Chris Stapleton, Teddy Swims, who's awesome, Thomas Rhett, Lainey Wilson, and of course, that's going to be fun. Peyton Manning's going to serve as the host with Brian, and I think they're going to let Lainey Wilson do a little bit of that. Now, the 58th Annual CMA Awards airs on Wednesday, November 20th at 8 p.m. If you know about our CMA party, that's also happening on that night, so that'll be good for you to get to and to hang out with. And we have tickets to that party coming up here very, very soon on our show today. So stand by for those free tickets for you. Zach Bryan, surprise releases new songs. This World is a Giant. Now, Zach Bryan's under some fire after he basically broke up with Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia on the podcast that she does with Dave Portnoy. They released a song kind of really, I mean, I can't even play it on the radio. It's so bad because they're making fun of him for basically stepping out on Brianna by posting on Instagram the breakup. But his new song is called This World is a Giant. Here's a little bit of that one.
You've been holding to no his ball. I heard breathing in this world seems a joy.
You can get that one online wherever Zach Bryan's putting stuff on. But, of course, the big story of the song that Dave Portnoy and them released on him. So Jelly Roll had a mysterious tweet calling the music business slimy. Now, if you know anything about Jelly Roll, he pretty much wears his whole, heart on his sleeve and says whatever. He went on a rant on X, which I thought he was off of, but he called the music business slimy and said he would explain in due time. That was yesterday. He went on the Pat McAfee show, speaking of which, talking about the story behind the tweet. And this is what he said.
And there was an artist that looked like Hits Double Daily projected they wasn't even going to be within 50, 60,000 albums of me and Rod Wave. And then Thursday night before the Friday count ends, 40,000 albums. Third-party aggregated site. And you're looking and you're just like, yo, that's slimy.
Yeah.
Slimy. Yeah. Luminate, who is in charge of counting record sales, rejected these sales, which is how I ended up with the #1 album.
So he said somebody else deserved to have the #1 album, but the record company stepped in and did whatever. So we'll see what happens, if there's any outpouring of support, or if the record business does something to Jelly Roll for calling them out. But I'm telling you, the way they stream music and they count streams and this and song shows, it's always been a weird dynamic with the music industry. So who knows on that one. That's your country music news. For stories like this and more, always go to our website, k100country.com.
Tell you something else we're going to be doing today.
Something good. Oh, Freezy
Foods.
It's back.
This is the biscuits and gravy. If anybody was watching a few weeks ago, we tried the rotini meatball.
That was good.
Which was really good.
I mean,
so now we're going to try. We've got this. I've also got some pizza.
Where did you get pizza from?
From Danny's. He's coming in, 7 o'clock, 7:20? No, 7:40? 7:40.
You got the sheet. So.
Yeah, Brad Morrison coming in at 7:40. So maybe we'll wait till he comes in here. I guess I don't understand what was going on with the whole Jelly Roll thing where he's talking about.
He said somebody there was a lesser known artist that's not sponsored by a record company, had a lot of streams, like 30,000 more than him, and then all of a sudden the next day those streams magically disappeared, getting Jelly Roll to have the #1 album. So what he's basically calling the music industry out, saying, dude, you can't. I mean, they basically took streams away from a no-name person,
right?
And basically said and they always manipulate those things. I mean, I can say the first time I was at I've only ever done top 40 radio, but I was at a top 40 radio station when Post Malone first came out. I remember them pushing. They're like, dude, we got this guy, Post Malone, you got to play. And they were paying stations to play White Iverson, which was the first song he ever released. And I was in Madison at the time. We were one of the first stations to play it. But I remember the record rep being in there, and it's a little sleazy because you're technically not allowed to pay. So they gave us iPads and some other stuff, and hey, check the song out. I mean, it is slimy, man. The record industry is sus for sure.
Well, they're counting out. They're going to do whatever they can because that artist is going to make them a lot of money.
Well,
so they're going to do whatever they can.
Post Malone first came out, so imagine Post Malone today,
right?
It worked.
Exactly right. They're going to do whatever they can.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to, this is...
cost you a couple $1,000s and whatever. Sure.
Corner of Napoleon Road and PNC Bank. I don't know what they're talking about. We got the group. The followers on the page right now are no longer listening to us. They're having their own conversation amongst themselves.
I think they're talking about the Euros place.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this Euro,
Southside 6.
Here's the deal. In order to, they need to get 10,000 followers on their Facebook page. And the deal is on.
What deal?
A free Euro on ribbon cutting day from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can go in and get a free
5
Euro.
hours?
Dude, these Euros are phenomenal. And this place is so unassuming. And they're so good. They have a challenge. Well, at least they used to. I don't know if they still do, but you would have these gigantic Euros, 6 of them. You'd have 1 hour to finish it. And you pay, I think it's $66 for the Euro. But if you finish it, you get $600.
Oh my God.
You get your money back and 600. So all of it screams Satan and everything because it's $666 you're getting. And I happened to be there on the day. I'll see if I can download the video.
Is it possible to do, or is it like that one pizza you showed
No,
me that's like the size of a coffee table?
Follow-up story. Hang on to that. So it's possible. I witnessed it. I just happened to be down in Bowling Green, and I went in there, and the guy told me, he's like, oh yeah, there's this girl coming in. She's gonna.
A girl did it?
This is gonna blow your mind when I pull up this video and show
like
it.
100 pounds?
Yeah.
What? I can't
And
understand
she was
that.
moving. She was moving. Her story was she was moving from Oklahoma to Boston. And
she just happened to be in the middle here?
She funded her trip to get there by doing these food things across America. So she'd go from place to place. So then she got up here.
Dude,
she got her $666, and that it was able to get her, lodging for the night. And
That
then
should be a movie. Your cousin should make that movie.
right?
I, mean,
I
that would
know.
be a cool
This
kind of a
food
indie
challenge.
movie, yeah.
And I was talking to somebody, and they knew who she was. Apparently, she's like in the world of competitive eating. She's like
She was like
somebody.
Joey Chestnut of the female variety. What?
It was wild. And it was probably also one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life.
Andy Joe isn't going to be able to do it. She's the worst at buffet. That's funny. They're talking. Yeah, it's always those little ones. Even
I know.
like Kobayashi is like 120 pounds.
So there's this guy named Jack. He is a, I don't understand it because he's a skinny dude, but he's able to do these extreme food challenges. And he's kind of making a name for himself. So I reached out to him. He's like a student at BG.
Oh, really?
And I was like, hey, man, I'm like, let's go. So I think we're going to go to Holgate and we're going to check out this 36-inch Meat Lovers pizza that you got to put down. And I'm going to eat a few slices and he's going to take the rest and run with it. But
are you allowed to do that?
I think you're allowed to do 2 people. Yeah.
But dude, 2 people, 36 inches, you could probably. That seems like it would be easy.
I don't know, man.
Is that the one that's the size of a coffee table?
Yeah, it's gigantic. I mean, 36 inches, that's 3 feet. That's this. So imagine that as a whole pizza. That's a lot of
But if you roll them up.
And a Meat Lovers, you got all that protein in there. Like, yeah, it's gonna be. Well, we're gonna go tackle it. Pretty wild.
Thomas Taylor's down. He's like, let's try it.
He's ready to go.
Dude, I look like I can eat a lot. And I can eat some. I can eat a lot of pizza, probably, but I can't. I get full quick, man.
Yeah, €6 in 60 minutes for 660 because it's Southside 6 is the name of the place.
6 minutes?
60 minutes.
Oh, dude,
60.
6. That's probably easy, dude.
This was like
an hour.
It's like 9 pounds worth of food. They weighed it out.
Oh my
each
God.
one was a pound and some change. So I mean that's a lot of food to sit in the gut
That
there.
is 9 pounds is a lot. That is a lot.
And I don't think you have to like keep it down for like 10 minutes is the rule. You're not allowed to.
Can't go back to the bathroom.
Spell it
and come back less hungry.
Yeah, Marco says it's easy as he's never seen these gyros were huge, dude. They're so big. I'm gonna have to pull up the video. And
Now, if there's a taco eating contest, look out.
As long as they're hard shell.
If no, they're hard shell.
As long as they're hard shell.
Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Thomas here says I got kicked out of the seafood buffet in Myrtle Beach.
Now, see, dude, crabs. I can eat crabs all day.
Crabs,
I got kicked
shrimp.
out. I got kicked out of an all you can eat. So in Maryland, where I grew up, all you can eat crabs is the thing. So my whole life, so when I moved to San Diego, my sister found, because there's not a lot of Maryland blue crabs, we found one place that had blue crabs, all you can eat. And they don't know my family was out there. We were there for like 3 hours. And we were just kids. And the waiter came over. Was like, "Yeah, you guys are done." And I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean we're done?" It says all you can eat. It's like, not all you guys can eat. I was like, "That's false advertising."
Right.
But this is before like everybody would get online and do whatever. But they literally kicked us out of an all you can eat place because we were destroying those crabs.
Yeah, seafood I could do. All of it. Lobster, crab.
I could do that.
Yeah, Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Come on.
He says oyster. I'm not big on oysters, but
I can do oysters. I can do the oysters.
all right, let's go on here.
All right.
That's a new song from a guy named Cole Wetzel, man. That's a great one called High Road here.
High Road here on K100. Lynn and Marco. Lynn, of course, off. So the boys are here. Guy in the 419, Pat McCarty. We're doing Friday Facebook Live. We're live right now on Facebook. Thomas Taylor, Trenton Strickland. Lots of people talking about all you can eat crabs here or seafood online. That is the conversation. But
Not just eating. Talking about you and these guys getting kicked out of all you can eat seafood places because you are ruining their business.
Yeah, well, I grew up on the Eastern Shore, where the bay and all that, and so I grew up eating all you can eat places, but I did go to a place that was not used to a lot of people eating it and got kicked out. But it is all good. It's a great day here because it's a Feel Good Friday. If you got any Feel Good stories, we would love to hear from you. We'll have a Facebook question here in just a bit as well. So make sure you get us on as we do our whole show live on our Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. We've got tickets to go see the 3rd annual CMA party. Now, normally you'd have to win these tickets and do it that way, which is still easy. You just go out to the ticket stops that we have. You don't have to do anything. You first come, first serve until they're gone. The next ticket stop is happening on Monday, in case you're wondering. We will be having some fun on Monday. If I can pull this up, November 11th, starting at 3 p.m. That's at the Boot Barn, 3315 Central Avenue in Toledo. Limited tickets while you got them. We'll have more details on that. But Monday, 3 p.m., Boot Barn. Be there to get your CMA tickets. We'll have a pair to give away on this show here today on K100.
Morning.
Here we go. All right, I'm getting this video. I'm going to put it up. Placed a $5 bet. Oh, Trenton won. Look at this. Trenton won $125 on a $5 bet.
Would he parlay
Last
something?
night.
You had to parlay something. You can't make that kind of a bet.
I don't know. Trenton, what's the details on it, man?
I guarantee it's a parlay, and he probably had somebody scoring a touchdown, somebody running a touchdown. That's how you have to do it to win that kind of money. But
so Tom Taylor says that Sarah and Andy Joe were so embarrassed because they had to kick him out. That's so funny. They wanted to give him his money back, and he refused. It's the principle of it.
If it says all you can eat, you can't run people out.
Yeah, the Trenton buying euros now, man.
What?
Absolutely. He got $125. He can afford it now.
He can afford to take us golfing in a nice place.
But it won't happen. He'll take that $125 and
then he'll be playing in an event and
Right.
not able to see.
playing with a group of people.
I forgot how he used to do
That's
it.
right. Of course, it's getting to be a little too cold for golf these days.
I'm supposed to go on Monday.
Are you really?
Yeah.
But
it's
what are your thoughts on
60.
Now you're one of the biggest critics of sports that are not that some people don't consider. What are your thoughts on curling?
I've never curled. If you were going to ask me to pick between pickleball and curling, I don't know that I could make a decision. they're whatever level that is, they're on the same level. Although, it looks, I don't know. They got the brush. It looks weird.
It's difficult. I went over to the curling club of Greater Toledo or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Over on over near. It's actually, I think, technically
The
in
fact
Bowling
that they
Green.
have a club for curling in Toledo is baffling.
Here's what they did. So they brought me in, and I've got a video. I'll have it ready for next week. But they brought me in and kind of showed me around, and then ran through some of their drills, some of their how they train and stuff like that. And
It's trained for this. It's just like throwing a rock on the ice, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and but there's a technique that you do so that you don't, and then the whole which that thing, the whole the brushing
guy, yeah.
Holy crap! That you're out of breath by the end of it. You're
Definitely brushing.
And it's and their kind of intention was they wanted to show me all the stuff so that I would want to join. All right. And it's like, man, you picked the wrong sales technique. He briefly mentioned, you notice these cup holders right here. That's because guys, as they're playing, they're playing a league, and that's where they set their beers. It's like, okay,
lead with that.
Lead with that. What you want to do is invite me out to a league night or to a league after, I don't know, Sunday afternoon or something like that. Hey, come be there's 4 people on a team. Hey, come be our 5th member. You don't actually have to throw any rocks, but be a part of our team. Your beer's on us. They've got a bar right there. Your beer's on us for the day. Come in and watch how much fun they have. And they have a great time, and the camaraderie and the beer. And by the end of it, by my 5th beer, hell yeah, I'm signing up. Let's go. I want to be a part of this. That's the way to sell.
Yeah.
That's the way to sell something like that to a guy like me.
Not practice.
No, I don't want to go somewhere. And it was Friday after the show last week, so I was like tired. I'm like, God.
You got suckered into that.
I did. So yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know if Trent says curling over pickleball all day.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, if I had to pick one of the two, I would pick that. I mean, it's on the ice.
Yeah. It's I like a sport where you can have a beer. That's why I like golf so much. Yeah. Not That's just me. All right, coming up to the end of the hour here. Once again, I want to thank Costa Oil, 10-minute oil change for doing that. Keith Clonch, you're a hell of a guy. And if you haven't been, you got it. The weather's going to start getting colder. I know it's going to be 65 today, but it's going to be cold, and you don't want that sludgy stuff working through your engine. That's no bueno. You don't want to go to a place that's going to break your cap and cause oil to spill out everywhere.
And yes, it cost you a lot of money.
Yes. Here it is. Upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. If you're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Food.
Yeah. So, I did all that, and I didn't even change over the banner. That's sort of what I'm supposed to do in that during that time in between.
Yeah.
This hour is sponsored by Insurance Solutions by Design. You never know what life is going to throw all kinds of things at you.
Yeah.
Sometimes sometimes nothing, and sometimes a big flaming gas truck.
Yes.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700 or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
There we go. So, yeah, don't be caught unaware. Don't be caught unaware. You don't want that to happen. All right. We are going to, how much time do we got?
12 seconds.
Well, never mind.
That's Jelly Roll on K100.
K100. Lynn and Marco with you here. It is Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. Guy in the 419 also joining us live here. Our show sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. We do appreciate them for doing that. Let's take a look at news here with 13 ABC's James Starks.
Hey, good morning. I'm James Starks with your 13 Action News headlines. It was a busy night for Toledo firefighters who spent a few hours at Brent Industries on South Avenue. Just after midnight, a fire sparked in a dryer. Firefighters tell us they think that blaze caused an overload, which then sparked a second fire in a control room. Well, they got it all under control, and thankfully, no one was hurt. Well, Toledo's mayor and fire chief are reporting that violent crime is down in the city. The city's third quarter crime stats were released yesterday. The numbers show crime dropped in all areas except burglaries, which are only up by a fraction of a percentage. The city reports 27 homicides so far, and the mayor attributed the drops to several factors, including the mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. Well, if you're looking for a way to help those affected by these recent hurricanes in the last 2 weeks, our parent company, Gray Television, they are teaming up with the Salvation Army to collect donations. Get all the details by visiting 13abc.com. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
All right, your weather here from the K100 Weather Center, the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. You can stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas, right car, right price. Right now, here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellen.
It'll be sunny and very nice as we go through the day today with a high of 62. Clear and cold overnight tonight with a low down to 37. And for tomorrow, more clouds, especially for the afternoon, while the high around 57. Rain returns as we go into Sunday, more than a half inch possible. We'll have a high around 63. In the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellen.
It is 41 right now here at K100. As far as traffic, looks pretty good right now. Nothing to speak of, but if you do see something, you can always hit us up on that text line, 419-240-1000. A service brought to you by your information station, Toledo's K100.
And Kissling Nestico.
All right.
All right. So I'm looking up this girl, Miki Sudo.
Miki, who is that?
She's the competitive eater that.
Oh.
She just. Let's see, when was this? July 6th. Miki Sudo downs record 51 hot dogs to win the 2024 Nathan's Famous Hot Dog.
So she won Nathan? Oh, no, this girl's like a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize how big she was tonight. But so that's kind of cool. I guess I met like a celebrity that I didn't know was a celebrity. But
did she win the thing?
Check it out.
She did it! She ate all 6 of those. Unreal. 16 pounds of gyros. 16 pounds of food.
I feel very full. I guess I thought they were going to be, but I didn't give up.
Wow.
That's cool. I guess I didn't realize how big she was.
You got her before she was famous. Dude.
Well, I think she was on her rise to fame. She was traveling from Oklahoma to Massachusetts. And along the way doing all those food challenges. All right. So here's a fun thing I want to do. This is going to involve the people in our group here. It has to involve you guys. So we definitely need your help with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the first prompt. And then you are going to finish the sentence using predictive text on your phone. Now, if you don't know what that is, go and open up a text message. And then you're going to type in the first prompt. So,
Crystal Barnes is here.
Crystal Barnes. So, for example, our first one is going to be, Marco scares me when he, and that's it. And then so that's the first thing that you're going to type in. Marco scares me when he, and then start hitting the middle text button.
Only the middle one.
Only the middle one. Only the middle one. And you only go for maybe like 10 words, right? So you can come to a conclusive ending. And sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. Marco scares me when he talks to the people that he is a friend to. That's, maybe it's something like that, but I want you to put that predictive text. I want you to put it right here in the comment section right now. So go ahead and do that. Marco scares me. Here's Trent Strickland's. Marco scares me when he talks to the people in his life who don't like his work.
So
Marco, Sierra Rose Evans. Marco scares me when he gets home from work.
Well,
all right, keep these rolling in. I want to see these, and then we'll do one for me. You get to do the predictive text for me.
Okay, all right, I like it. Is it the same one?
No, you can come up with whatever the first prompt you want.
Okay.
So you say, I love it when Pat does blah blah blah, whatever. So Trenton has one, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. This is gonna be our Marco and I will vote on which one we think is the best, and then we'll give you something. Whoever has the best one. Pat Wilson's Marco scares me and makes him feel bad about it because he's not the one to be blamed. All right. Marco scares men. I think she meant to say Marco scares me when she's doing a talk to text.
Oh,
that first one was a talk to text. So go ahead. Let me see those comments come in when we have the best one. We'll say that we'll announce it.
I like it.
All right. While those are coming in right now, we are going to I got to show you this thing from Bluffton, also because I want to go cook this pizza. Be right back.
I love discovering new towns, discovering new businesses, events, and the people that run them. Thanks to my friends at Thayer Ford, I'm able to set off in one of their cars and discover the 419.
All right, just got in town to Bluffton, and I am starving. So I found this place here, Lulu's Diner. Let's try it out. Driver assistance features in the Mach-E Mustang. The speed limit assist, lane keeping system, the rear view camera display, cross traffic alert. It's not necessary that I need all that stuff, but it's kind of cool that it all comes standard in the Mach-E. So come check it out for yourself. You want to take a test drive? Contact Thayer Ford. Ask them to go for a test drive. Coming into town, I didn't know that downtown Bluffton had so many little shops. I'm actually really impressed. You can smell it before you even walk in the door. Shirley's Gourmet Popcorn. This is, if you're coming through Bluffton, make sure you stop out here. Specifically, I just got some pumpkin spice popcorn. really good. I've been past Bluffton many times as I'm driving up and down I-75. Never been through it. This was the first time there, and I wasn't disappointed. It's a charming little town. I like it. It's got a great little downtown area. I'm telling you, Flipside Bar and Grill, wow, that was great. So lots of shops. I didn't realize how many shops that they had in that little downtown area. They utilize that space so well. So really cool. You're looking for a day trip? Go check out Bluffton. Huge shout out to Thayer Ford for making all of this possible, making it possible for me to go out and explore these towns that I've never been to. Been past them, but never actually been to. They've supported me in all of this that I'm doing here. I would really appreciate it if you supported them. So if you're thinking about getting a new car, think Thayer. Thanks for watching, and as always, get out there and discover the 419. You may have seen me talking before about the new menu items that Claude's has to offer. They also have some amazing specialty cocktails. First one I'm starting off with, the Espresso Martini. I think this is definitely an after dinner, almost like a dessert martini. This should be my signature dessert from now on. What do you have for dessert? Espresso martini. The White Lotus. Beautiful. Real sweet. This could almost be an after dinner martini as well. I love the sweetness. It's got a sweet and sour flavor to it. Are you allowed to have the rose petals? I don't know. Probably won't hurt you. Otherwise I wouldn't put it in. So I might have gone in reverse order because this definitely is going to be a pre-dinner cocktail that would go great with any one of these appetizers. This is the Tropical Inferno. Almost seems like a margarita, but it's not. You got the heat in there from the jalapeno. You want to come try one of these specialty cocktails? You can do that 7 days a week. Claude's is open 7 days a week. I love it. I can't believe I've never been here before. I'm ashamed that I've never been here before. Definitely coming back. You should do. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, we're back. I'm in the studio all by myself. I had no idea. Oh, Facebook user says, "Good morning, guys. TGIF. Love it. Pebbles, my girl, what are you doing? Oh, you got a new job. You can't listen all day. All right, Pebbles. Pebbles is awesome. My motorcycle girl. They're under the benchmark umbrella. Really, really good. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But, oh, the restaurant. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Pat goes to a lot of places. Show Mark out. Yeah, he hasn't sent me the bet, but I want to see what parlay you made there. Marco scares me when he gets the chance and he gets a free pass. Well, exactly. Claude's. Okay, Claude's. Yeah, I heard the place was good. There he is.
There we go.
Ooh, look at that.
All right. So what we've got in here? Oh man, wow, we got some comments to catch up on.
Yeah, I was going over them. I didn't know I was back on. I was like minding my own business. I was like, oh, we're back on.
That was supposed to be morning, guys. Show Marco that parlay I sent you in Messenger. No, not going to.
Facebook user wants some pizza. Well, you can come get some pizza. Facebook user, we don't know
That's
what
right.
your name is because it might be a privacy setting or something.
Marco scares me when he gets the chance and he gets a free pass.
Yeah. I was like, well, that makes sense.
All right.
Actually, that makes sense.
Good morning, guys. Miss you. New job, so I can't listen all day anymore. Oh, Pebbles.
Pebbles,
what are you
is
doing getting a
awesome.
new job?
She is awesome.
Good morning, guys. TGIF. They're under the benchmark umbrella. Really good. Oh, he's talking about
Claude's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cocktails. The restaurant Pebbles said, Claude's. I want some pizza. Good morning, all. I'd like to wish my brother-in-law happy retirement. It just says Facebook user.
I know.
Who is this?
I don't know. It's an
anonymous Facebook user.
I think it might be a privacy setting they have on there, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah. So the pizza we're having right now, this is from Danny's Cafe.
Danny's.
In Rossford. We're gonna have we're eating a lot tonight. We got this pizza, and then we got this the Freezy Foods. Right here. We're gonna try this. The biscuits and gravy. Look at this.
Wow.
Best by October of 2034. So you got some time to eat it.
Marco scares me when he comes on Friday Facebook Live. Makes sense. Well, that's good pizza right there.
Is it cooked to your liking?
Yeah, I started with the very dark piece.
Mm-hmm.
I like crunchy pizza. Just kind of like flatbread. All right, one bite. Everybody knows rules.
It's not my favorite pizza. I've definitely had. I'm a pizza snob. I've become a pizza snob.
Well, you've done a lot of competitions, and
Yeah, I used to just kind of be like a.
that's how I am.
There used to be only one place that I didn't like, and I was like, And it's not that I didn't like it. It's just like.
Was it a chain?
I didn't. No, but I'm not going to say which one it was. But it was. It's a local place, and it's not that their pizza's bad. A lot of people really like their pizza. I think that it was kind of it was because I was kind of like, nah, it's all right. And then so many people were like, oh my God, it's the best pizza. It's like, okay, all right, let's not go overboard here. Oh,
It's definitely hot.
thank God for a job. 1,100 of my UAW brothers were to love the pizza. I don't know who you are, Facebook user. The person that's saying all this, change your privacy settings. We don't know who you are.
Or just tell us your name.
Yeah,
You can do that. Or maybe he wants to, or she wants to remain anonymous.
maybe. They're making a lot of comments though for wanting to remain anonymous. Mama Mary's
Mama
is
Mary's
bad.
is
I
good.
like Mama Mary's.
Yeah, I like Mama.
Oh. Are these multiple users? There's something going on our end. We can't see who it is anymore.
What?
Something's going on with your end. That's Thomas Taylor.
Huh.
What is happening here? That's
not
really
right.
weird. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, we won't be able to say who's whose.
I know. Oh. That's hot.
Burn the roof of your mouth.
Okay, what is going on here? Because this is,
You're not having pizza unless you burn the roof of your mouth.
I know. Something's going on. Tell you what, when I see Dave Portnoy doing his pizza review, and I look at some of those pizzas, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks so good. I'm going out east. We're
You're
not
traditionally a tough scorer, though.
We're not going to be far from New Jersey. I'm going to see if I can get to one of those pizza places because they just look so good.
Yeah.
They're crispy. You can tell when
East Coast pizza. Boy.
eats it, and it's
Yeah.
thin and crispy.
He always talks about the undercarriage.
Okay, so there's something going. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I don't know if we restart.
What happened?
I don't know, but everybody. I thought it was one person.
Yeah.
Just making all these comments. It's everybody making these comments. But all of a sudden,
Do we have somebody coming in at 7:30?
at 7:40.
He's here, I think, behind you.
Let's see. There's Brad. I don't have him come in right now. You guys, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart.
They say they can see everything.
They can, but we can't.
Maybe we just refresh first.
Refresh?
Well,
What do you mean?
Maybe that doesn't. Like refresh the page. Looks like I'm in the show.
You were
were
still.
gone.
I was gone, but I can't see.
Yeah, still
This
can't
is
see
making me
people.
mad. This is.
Some destinations won't get comments. Learn more. That's so weird.
Yeah, this is a really weird thing. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
I see Marco taking more than one bite. Well, it's not a one bite challenge. It's one bite. Everybody knows the rules, and then you eat the whole thing. That's
Yeah.
how it works. I wonder who's saying.
Well, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna we got to do this because on our end we can't see who's making comments, and I don't like that. I like being able to talk to people directly and knows it. So we're gonna end this one, but we're coming right back.